nobody has in their model, and we know all three of these things are going to happen, okay? The run rate at the end of December is going to be close to 200 million cars. They're not going to just build 2.2 million cars next year, okay, if the run rate at the end of the year is 2, and they're going to be adding Cybertruck, semi-truck, in addition to the ramps at Austin and Berlin. So there's not a chance in the world it's only going to be 2.2 million cars next year. Then you add in the energy that we just talked about. We know that Lathrop is producing energy. We know that it's producing a lot of containers. We don't know the exact number, but we know it's going to be a lot more than it is now. And then you have the Inflation Reduction Act. We know there's going to be a huge benefit in terms of just pure profit. Just write a check.
I think they may look execution risk. One, Brian and Andy, you talked about China, and I was talking to a Wall Street guy, Dan Ives. I don't know whether you've heard it. Yeah, he was on my channel a year ago, and China was the biggest risk for him as well. And I've lived in China, and I know what China can do. But I was talking about the internal execution risk, which is leadership. Like now, Elon busy with Twitter, looking for a new CEO. All these things are great, but minus Elon, does this product roadmap get executed well? That's a big question, isn't it? From an investment perspective, from the company's growth perspective.
So yeah, I think pretty much everybody that I know agrees that the loss of Elon Musk is the greatest risk. However, we saw what happened at Apple. Everybody thought, boy, Steve Jobs is gone. What's going to happen to Apple? And Apple's just gone like this since Steve Jobs left, even with no innovation, even with not none, but even with less really great.
iPhone 16, 17, 25.
17, yeah, so we'll put a little better camera on it. So yes, would we miss Elon from Tesla if he left tomorrow? Absolutely. But executing on the stuff that's already there, if your investment friends, people that you talk to, don't take anything else away from this conversation, the number one place in the world that graduates from engineering school want to work is Tesla. The number two place that they want to work is SpaceX. SpaceX and Tesla trade information, knowledge, whatever they need. If Tesla needs some information on materials science, they go to SpaceX. If SpaceX needs information on AI, they go to Tesla, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, lots and lots of back and forth. So they have the very best engineers in the world every year coming out of the universities all over the world saying, I want to go work for these guys. They I believe it was 3 million applications last year. I think they had 3 million applications to work at Tesla last year.
Click the link below to get your paperback, Kindle, or audiobook now.